What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Digibyte and why I'm so excited about the price action we see today. This coin is super undervalued, just like I mentioned in my previous video. So if you guys haven't watched it yet, make sure you click on my channel right now. You can pause this video and go check out, could Digibyte be starting a massive bull cycle? The reason I'm so excited about this coin is because of percentage gain. I've learned in my trading career that the coins that are retraced and forgotten and left behind the most sometimes come back and show the biggest percentage gain afterwards, and that's how I feel about Digibyte. Before we get started, hit that like button for me as well as subscribing, and share this video with your friends so they can get in on the cycle before we see the next wave up. It's a lot funner when you and your friends are all making money together than if it's just you. Trust me, I know this from personal experience. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So before I start talking about Digibyte, I do want to talk about the liquidation data that we're seeing on cryptometer.io. As you know, in the video I made yesterday, I said buy Bitcoin or get left behind. And today we saw a huge upward swing, and we actually have $18 million in short liquidations on BitMEX and a total of $37 million worth of short liquidations across the map on leveraged exchanges. This isn't every single leveraged exchange, but it's a compiling of Binance, BitMEX, FTX, and Bitfinex. So there's a lot of data here. And there was only 1 million in longs that got wrecked. So liquidations, if you guys do not know, this is when people have leverage. So you can get on leveraged exchanges. And if you're a beginner, I do not recommend trying this. But people get on leveraged exchanges and they'll put $1,000 in, and then they can trade with 10,000. Or on BitMEX, you can do 100x leverage. So if you put $1,000 on, you can take a $100,000 position. Now the thing is if somebody doesn't have a stop loss or it doesn't go the direction they think it is, in order for you to pay back those loans, it will liquidate your position to pay them back. You won't owe the exchange any money. You can't get in debt, but it will take all of your initial investment out of the markets. And so that's why I watched liquidations, because a lot of retail traders and traders that don't know what they're doing put really high leverage positions on, and then these positions get liquidated. And of course, the market keeps going and liquidates more and more people. So it's a really good kind of indicator for knowing the sentiment on the market and what's happening as far as retail investors getting screwed. And when we see $18 million and $31 million in retail investors getting screwed on liquidations, that's actually a very bullish thing, because we generally see a whole snowball effect come after that, where more and more liquidations keep happening and it causes a massive upward swing in the market. So I wanted to bring that up because that will add a lot of fuel to the fire of Digibyte. One of the things that you learn in technical analysis is that if you have rising volume and rising price, this is a bullish thing. And if you have falling volume and falling price, this is a bullish thing. So we're going to talk about the volume profile for a second here on Digibyte, because this volume profile in the 2017 bull market was very bullish. And this volume profile in the 2018/2019 bear market was very bullish as well. Now, that does not mean that prices have to be going up, because the result of it is bullish, meaning that while prices are going down and while volume is going down, it results in a bullish move. And so I believe we're beginning the result of this volume profile, and you can start to see little bits of volume starting to come into the market here. And this is a large ABC correction. If you zoom in, this right here has just started. This is going to go very parabolic, you guys. I think it's going to get right up to these major resistance levels. It could easily push through these resistance levels and start headed towards the A wave resistance. And so this is going to get parabolic fast. And so that's why I think it's a great time, even with the market being up a little bit right now, to be buying little bits of Digibyte, especially if we see a little bit of a dip, which is honestly what I told you guys to do right here when we started to break out. I was like, if we see a dip, make sure that you get in on the red candle. But if you haven't, you can put a little bit in right now. This is not financial advice. This is my own trading journal disclaimer. But if you put some in right now, I do believe this is going to go parabolic quite quickly over the next little while, which means that there's a huge opportunity for profit in Digibyte. Now, what's happening on a market cycle perspective? I talked a little bit about this in my last Digibyte video. And if you study market cycles, there's a place where smart money starts buying and then institutional money comes in and then the public comes over and then you have new paradigm and it starts a bear market into the despair. Now, if you notice this line in the background, this dotted line, this is called the mean. If we look at Digibyte, I have a line drawn on Digibyte. This is the mean of the upward pointing price action. And as you can see, when that mean fails, it goes into despair. And despair is your point of maximum financial opportunity to be buying the coin. So Digibyte is in despair in the big picture right now, which means we're at a point of maximum financial opportunity for this market cycle. I personally think this coin is going to do very well in the next bull run, and I expect us to see a nice price move on the upside in a very short period of time right now. So that's why I'm excited about Digibyte, you guys. One of the interesting things about these cycles is it's a fractal. So oftentimes when you're in despair, you're actually in the first sell-off of the next cycle. And so this whole move from the peak down to here could be the first sell-off of an even bigger cycle where we go into new paradigm and maybe even break the all-time high. So one of the reasons I like Digibyte is because it actually moves up a higher percentage than Dogecoin does in the same times that Dogecoin does. And so that's one of the reasons I personally buy more Digibyte than I do Dogecoin. Dogecoin is very predictable, though, if you're a swing trader. So that is still a nice coin to be trading in the markets, but it just doesn't quite do as high percentage as Digibyte normally would in the same period of time. So that's why I'm excited about Digibyte, or another reason why I'm excited about Digibyte. And you know, sometimes these smaller cap coins can be really profitable. If you actually go on coinmarketcap.com right now, you'll be able to see that Digibyte it's a medium-sized coin as far as market cap goes, but the price is so cheap. So it's basically a mid-cap or a lower capitalization coin. There's only $113 million in the whole chain, but it's worth 0.008 cents. You know, so if this thing goes to 20 cents, if this thing goes to $1 in the future, think of the percentage gain you can get because of Digibyte. So, you know, I'm really excited about the Digibyte market. I think that I'm going to continue making videos for you guys about it. I've been buying it. We're starting to see some nice gains today. I think we'll continue to see those nice gains. I highly doubt that this is the end of the upward swing. I expect us to push way up into the A wave resistance and potentially even closer to the B wave. What happens in the market cycle, it says return to mean. And so we're in despair right now. This is where the mean is. The mean is like 4 cents, you know? So if we go up into 4 cents per Digibyte, that's a huge parabolic move from here. On the upside, there will probably be little dips along the way up, but overall, we're going to be moving in a parabolic manner up towards that mean, that resistance of the cycle. So I'm excited about Digibyte, you guys. As far as the rest of the market cap goes, I'm going to run over the total market cap for a second here. I already made an update on Bitcoin, so you guys can check that one out in the previous video. It's a bump and run pattern, so I'm bullish on Bitcoin. But overall, the market cap is going to follow Bitcoin, and I think that the total market cap is going to move right up towards this resistance. And over the next couple months or so, we're actually probably going to break this resistance level and start heading up towards this one, which is 450 billion. You guys, crypto at the top of the whole market was worth 800 billion. We didn't even hit $1 trillion in total market cap. With how much crypto is going to take over the world economy, because all stocks, all real estate, all money, everything will be inside of the blockchain, $800 billion is dirt cheap. So even the top of the previous entire cycle was dirt cheap crypto in the big picture. We're going to be worth trillions and trillions of dollars in total market capitalization in the future, which means the upside that we're going to see in these markets is absolutely ridiculous. And for the people that aren't getting in the markets, they're actually setting themselves up for financial discontent. They're setting themselves up for financial ruin by not investing in crypto. Not only will you be in all of the markets that crypto will take over, but you'll miss out on all of the gains crypto has. So buying crypto is a hedge for what's coming in the future, for the new world, for the world where we have digital money. And that is why I'm so bullish on the total market cap long term. I think we're going to get well above this resistance level of 30 or 360 billion. And then we're going to get well above that resistance level of 460 billion. And over time, we will get past that all-time high of 800 billion, and we will be valued at over $1 trillion in total market cap, and even higher than that in the future with crypto. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you learned something. Check out Digibyte, check out the total market cap. If you've been thinking about investing in crypto, consider doing so. It's a really great time. And check out my website as well so that you guys can learn this stuff and accelerate your learning. When I first got into this, I had no clue what I was doing. I still made money in the markets, but overall, I was making a lot of bad investing decisions, a lot of bad trading choices. And so I've consolidated all of my knowledge through multiple trading courses. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars buying courses. I've bought in books. I've read through books as well on this stuff, and consolidated it into my own course. And so that's what the VIP is all about, is a consolidation of all of the knowledge I've gained over the past 5 years. So yes, you guys can go do the same thing I did and learn all of this stuff on your own. There's no problem with that. But overall, this will accelerate your learning by 1,000%, and it will make it much easier than the 5 years that I went through to learn this stuff. You can learn from my mistakes. And I've consolidated all the best information into one place as well. So make sure you guys check out the VIP. I will be doing a 20% discount for anybody that messages me or emails me. Because of the COVID panic, I feel that I can give back to you guys in a time of economic uncertainty for a lot of people. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love and appreciate every single one of you, and I look forward to seeing you guys in tomorrow's video. As always, stay profitable out there.